All right, thanks, guys. We are coming off a 3-2 day yesterday on my Patreon website. That's going to improve our record to 4-0 in our last four board member package plays on that website. We're also 10-2 in our last 12 NBA tier package plays on that website as well. And the good news is this: we have another NBA tier package play going off today. So if you want some more information about that, link for that site is in the description section below. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. And once again, that NBA tier package play, doing a pretty good job. We got another one going today. So anyway, link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. Let's go ahead and dive into some NBA free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's begin with the Bucks taking on the Hornets. That's going to be a 1 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Charlotte. The Hornets, they're not favored in this one. And as a matter of fact, it's the Bucks who are laying 12 points in this matchup here. Total at 220 and a hook. And of course, money's on Milwaukee and the over. The Bucks opened as the 11-point favorite, up to minus 12. Total opened 220, up to 220 and a half. Now, Charlotte, they rank dead last in scoring on average per game, dead last in offensive field goal percentage. They're averaging just 102 points per game. Meanwhile, they're shooting just 43% from the field. Now, the Hornets are currently in 10th place in the Eastern Conference, 17 games under 500 on the year. And out of their 27 home games this season, they've been victorious in just 9 of them. Now, Charlotte, they rank in the bottom 10 in offensive rebounding, bottom 10 in defensive rebounding as well. Just 12 and 15 against the spread at home. And they failed to cover the point spread in 7 out of their last 9 games that tipped off at the current number. Now, Milwaukee, on the other side, 51-8 overall for the year, best record in the NBA, winners of their last 5 straight. They're also very good on the road, 24-5 when traveling. Now, keep in mind, Korver's out, Middleton's questionable, but when you have the Greek Freak, it really doesn't matter. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 30 points a game, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. Eric Bledsoe, 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists for him. And Brook Lopez, 11 points a game, 4 boards, 3 blocks. Milwaukee's averaging 120 points per contest. They're also shooting 48.2% from the field. They currently rank first in offensive rebounding, first in defensive field goal percentage. Now, 3 out of Milwaukee's last 4 games did stay under the number. Charlotte, 6-1 to the under in their last 7. I'm going to lean toward the heavy road favorite. Give me Milwaukee minus 12 and the under 220.5 in that contest. Next game, Sixers, Clippers, 3:30 Los Angeles. Another double-digit spread. Clippers minus 12.5 at home. Total 218 and a hook. Money's on the Clippers and the under. No real surprise there. The Clippers opened as the 12-point favorite, up to minus 12.5. Total opened 219 down to 218 and a hook. And right now the Sixers are plus $7 on the money line. Now, if you like the Sixers in this matchup here, you're crazy because they are terrible on the road. 30 road games, just 9 victories out of this Philadelphia squad. They also went just 8-22 against the spread in that same category. They rank in the bottom 3 in road scoring, bottom 10 in road offensive field goal percentage. Of course, Simmons and Embiid, they are both out. So this team really not looking good on the road without those guys. They're not even good on the road with those guys. But anyway, Philadelphia, they're averaging just 104 points per contest when they travel. They rank in the bottom 3 in road offensive three-point percentage, bottom 10 in defending the 3-ball on the road as well. Really just a remarkable phenomenon how great this team is at home, but how bad they are on the road. Just a pure sign of lack of maturity. But anyway, Clippers on the other side, winners of their last 3 straight, 4-3 against the number in their last 7. They rank in the top 5 in scoring on average per game, top 3 in offensive rebounding. They're currently 21 games over 500 and in second place in the Western Conference. They're just 5.5 games back of the Lakers for the conference lead. Now, Kawhi, 27 a game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Paul George, 21, 6, and 4. And, of course, Lou Williams, 19 points a game, 6 assists. The Clippers, top 3 in defensive field goal percentage, top 3 in defending the three ball. The Clippers are 24-6 straight up at the Staples Center, 18-12 against the spread in that same category. They rank in the top 10 in home scoring, top 3 in home offensive rebounding. Now, 5 out of the Clippers' last 7 did stay under the number. Meanwhile, Philly, 19-11 to the under when they travel. I'm going to lean Clippers minus 12.5 and the under 218.5 in that contest. Next game, Mavericks, Timberwolves, 3:30 Minnesota. Now, the Mavericks are the 6.5-point favorite in this matchup here. We currently don't have a total posted right now. No total as of yet, probably because Luka Doncic is battling a thumb injury. But anyway, Dallas open as the 7-point favorite, down to minus 6.5. No total currently posted as of right now. And of course, Minnesota, they are plus 230 on the money line. Now, if you feel like you're backing Minnesota in this spot here, just keep in mind they've dropped 6 out of their last 7. They're also just 30% against the spread in their last 10. They failed to cover the point spread against the likes of Charlotte, Atlanta, and Sacramento in that stretch of games. Minnesota, they rank in the bottom 5 in offensive field goal percentage, bottom 3 in points allowed. Of course, they're still without Karl Anthony Towns. He's still unavailable. Minnesota, second to last in the Western Conference right now. They've really dropped off. They're just 17-41 on the year, 11 games back for that 8th seed. They rank in the bottom 3 in defensive rebounding, dead last in home three-point shooting. They're giving up 117 points per contest. And out of their 28 home games, they've successfully covered the point spread in just 6 of them. Dallas on the other side, different story. Winners of 4 out of their last 6, 5-3 against the spread in their last 8. The Mavs rank in the top 3 in scoring on average per game, top 5 in shooting the three ball. They're 20-10 straight up on the road this year, 22-8 against the spread in that same category. And like I said earlier, Luka Doncic, he is battling a thumb injury, listed as questionable for today's action. But Kristaps Porzingis, 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. Tim Hardaway, 15 a game, 3 rebounds. And Seth Curry, he's averaging a dozen per game as well. Dallas, top 10 in defending the three ball, top 3 in road scoring. They're currently in 7th place in the Western Conference. Of course, that's good enough for a playoff spot if the season were to end today. They're also still 12 games over 500 as well, and they are 7 games ahead of Memphis currently in the standings, and just 1 game back of OKC for the 6th place spot in the West. Now, 8 out of Dallas's last 10 did get over the number. They're also 19-11 to the over when they travel. Minnesota on the other side, 8-1 to the over in their last 9 themselves. I'm going to lean Dallas minus 6.5. And of course, I'm going to lean toward the over if that number opens up within reason. Just keep an eye on that total. If it opens up at a horrible number, I'll probably just stay away from it. But if it's a reasonable number, we're probably going to end up leaning toward the over in that game. All right, guys, before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's NBA action. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Now, before we go ahead and move on, just got to quickly remind you once again to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again, we do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. Now, we have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. We went 3-2 in our premium picks yesterday on that site, so that's 3-2 across the board amongst all the different tiers. Good for 60% on a Saturday. We improved to 4-0 in our last 4 board member tier package plays. We're also 10-2 in our last 12 NBA tier package plays. And the good news is this: we have another NBA tier package play going off tonight, so we'll have to see if we're going to make it 11-2 in our last 13. Guys, you're probably wondering, why would I buy a package from Brock on Patreon when he gives me all the picks here for free on YouTube? And that's certainly a great thought, a great consideration. And you're exactly right. I give you an opinion on every single game on the board, side and total. The problem with that is if you were going to bet every single game on the board, side and total, it is not a winning formula for success. The math becomes aggressively against you. The books are way too smart. They're way too sharp. And they have too much money. You just can't absorb that kind of action, especially if you start losing. So what I do on Patreon is and make life a lot easier for you. I just break it down to 3 to 4 premium sports picks per day. They're high percentage picks, games that I personally have action on. And I'll tell you what, my current Patreon record is a whole lot better than it is here on YouTube, handicapping every single game on the board. And if you want to check out my current Patreon record, you can do that right now. It's right on the homepage. All you have to do is click the link in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. If you're curious, you get billed the day you sign up. And then if you want to continue the service, you get billed on the first of every month. So you get billed the day you sign up and the first of every month. So if you sign up in the middle of the month, you get billed in the middle of the month and then the first. If you sign up at the end of the month, you get billed on the day you sign up and on the first. If you sign up right now, you get billed today and then the 1st of April. So very, very simple formula. And of course, Patreon clearly shows you that when you sign up, when you're about to sign up. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Pistons.